Hello everyone, so today we're going to look at factoring trinomials. And when we factor trinomials, which is something like x squared minus 12x plus 32, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing I think is the most important is to think about the constant term, which is 32. And we need to think of two numbers that multiply to 32. So whenever you have a trinomial like this and the a is equal to 1, which in this case it is, you're looking at that constant term and saying what two numbers multiply to 32. You then look at this middle term right here, the negative 12x, and these two numbers that multiply to 32, they also need to add to negative 12. So another way I sort of think about this is I have an a value, a b value, and a c value. I like to do this because c makes me think of constant. I need to multiply to that. My b value is my middle term right there, so negative 12 needs to add to that. So I sort of write this down. When you're multiplying and this number is positive, it means that either both your numbers have to be positive or both your numbers have to be negative. Now, can you think of any two positive numbers that add up to negative 12? I know that I can't. So I know that both of these numbers have to be negative. So the best thing to do is write down your list of negative numbers. So negative 1, negative 32, those do not add to negative 12. Negative 2, negative 16, those multiply to 32, but again, don't add to negative 12. If I tried to write down negative 3, that wouldn't go in evenly, wouldn't divide. So negative 4 and negative 8. Oh, those are my two numbers because negative 4 times negative 8 gives me positive 32. But negative 4 times negative 8, if I add those, negative 4 plus negative 8 gets me to negative 12. Now, what's also neat about that too is those are my two numbers. So negative 4 and negative 8 are my two numbers. And when I write them in factored version, I want to write x minus 4 and x minus 8. And what's really nice about when you're factoring problems, you can always go back and check your work. If you took these two binomials, and you multiply them, which we have videos for, not plugging the videos, but you can watch. We can do the area method. We could do double distribution. Some people have learned about the FOIL method, understand that acronym, which is really just double distribution. But if you multiply these two binomials, you would get back to this answer. So this is the factored version of this right here. Hopefully this video helps.